When you first find out that your child has cerebral palsy or a special need or a disability, as a mom, as a dad, you're at a loss. You know, you wait 9 months and you're expecting everything to go fine. You got 2 other boys, they're born on their due date, everything's gonna be fine. And it's not okay, and you're just lost. You have nowhere to turn, no idea what to expect. And along comes the service coordinator in a van that the Elks help provide, and they're a lifeline for us.
For more than 40 years, Cerebral Palsy Associations of New York State and the New York State Elks have enjoyed a wonderful relationship, a relationship that has allowed services to be given to people with disabilities across New York State and to their families. In 1964, services for people in their homes were not available. The New York State Elks and Cerebral Palsy Associations thought that was something that was needed. It was needed, and a relationship developed out of that need.
The mission of the Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks is to help people less fortunate than us. And this just seemed to be a natural thing right from the very beginning. As people went back to their lodges, went back to their districts and so on, began to talk about this, it sort of was a gathered momentum from the ground up, and was a surge that came up as new people come in into our lodges, new members and so on. We try to draw on this past so that they get a sense of that, so that they know that they're a part of that. This is their heritage. This is their tradition too.
I think the involvement with Elks and CP has lasted because the forefathers, who I do not know, came up with a pretty solid idea, and they did a good selling job, and it is something that Elks have just taken off on. Every state has a major project, but I think the foundation that they set up went slow, and it has just mushroomed, but it's not a hard thing to sell, really. You just have to keep reminding people. And in fact, my understanding is we are the largest fraternal organization, nonprofit organization in the United States that supports another organization that works with children with disability. We know of no one that does anything any bigger than the Elks, and that's a real unique way of working with people with disabilities.
The people at the local lodge level, they're the salt and pepper of the whole thing. They're the people that go out and raise those monies. Not only the Elks, but the ladies of the Elks that aren't even members. Down in the Central District, for instance, last year, for 2 years in a row, those ladies down there raised a tremendous amount of money to help us. And these are auxiliaries as opposed to actual members. So there's a lot of compassion there, a lot of feeling.
Actually, I think it was more a surprise. They had mentioned the possibility of us going to a Yankees game, and they gave him a big surprise at the spring convention. Tell him what they gave you at the spring convention.
A Jeff Gordon jacket.
An autographed Jeff Gordon jacket. And they said they were going to try to work in Jacob going to a Yankees game this season. And we were on vacation. And in the mail came the most awesome letter about how wonderful Jacob was and how he touched their lives. And when Jacob opened the envelope, what was in the envelope?
Yankees tickets.
4 tickets to the Yankees game.
Behind the dugout.
Behind the Yankees dugout, nonetheless.
Yankees dugout.
Yeah. It's just overwhelming to me, the generosity, how much they care. They lavish us with love. Not only the gifts, but the love and the friendship that we've built is amazing.
On behalf of Cerebral Palsy Associations of New York State, I would like to say thank you to the New York State Elks. Without you, there's a piece of us that wouldn't be. You have allowed us to provide more complete and comprehensive services. You have allowed families to benefit from many things that would not have been available to them. And you've done it all by your very hard work and your caring. And we want you to know how much we appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Elks.